What's going on, guys? It's your boy back on me, Madden 17, and today, actually, on Twitter, we got some more news released yesterday about the MUT 17 18 loyalty program, and some of it is regarding the 99 overall players that I mentioned in yesterday's video. So this is basically a continuation of yesterday's video, so if you guys didn't see that, go check it out. It's going to be in the description below. As you guys can see, we actually got a tweet right here that shows us loyalty player sets are going to be in the game starting tomorrow. They're going to take 7 tokens, whatever that means, we're not too sure yet, and you're going to be able to complete one of them at a time. It looks like it's going to take about 7 tokens, which makes sense to me. It would be about 7 weeks, so your odds of getting all of them are pretty slim because Madden 18 is going to be coming out in a couple months here, and that's going to take almost 2 months to be able to get it done. So unfortunately, whichever set you decide to do, you're probably only going to be able to do one of them. However, having said that, it is a free 99 overall player just by doing some objectives. You guys can see you'll be able to choose from Rob Gronkowski, Luke Kuechly, Josh Norman, or DeAndre Hopkins. So yesterday I already talked about there was for sure a DeAndre Hopkins coming out because I noticed in one of the background pictures that DeAndre Hopkins was indeed there, so I was right about the DeAndre Hopkins. So for Rob Gronkowski, we can actually see his chemistry is New England. I'm actually looking at it with you guys, but it's New England offense ×2 and the chain mover chemistry. Luke Kuechly is going to be somewhere around the same thing. It's Carolina ×2 and then field general chemistry. Josh Norman actually just says lockdown and pick specialist. It doesn't say either of them are tier 2, but I would imagine pick specialist is tier 2. I'd hope so. And finally, I think the player that I would enjoy the most is going to be DeAndre Hopkins, and he's going to have playmaker and slot expert. Fortunately, as of now, we actually don't know what the objectives are going to be or how many tokens we're actually getting per week, but I would honestly say we're probably only going to get 1 token per week, and that would make sense because then it would take 7 weeks of doing the objectives to be able to unlock one of the 99 overall players. So I'm going to guess the objectives are probably something along the lines of what we're looking at with the head-to-head seasons. So 2 passing touchdowns in head-to-head seasons, 12 passing, 25 passing, 50 passing, 10 rushing yards, 20 rushing yards, 30 rushing yards. But I'm sure they're going to make it a little bit easier. That way people are guaranteed, because I mean, people are already complaining about the promos, and this is really for the stuff next year, and usually they make the objectives at least pretty easy to be able to unlock the stuff for next year. So I'm going to imagine it's going to be like throw 5 passing touchdowns, rush for 3 touchdowns in 1 game, stuff like that, and probably stuff that you're going to be able to do in solo challenges and in online gameplay. And they'll also probably give them some sort of a set, an item set like they do here. They'll probably put loyalty in between these two, or maybe actually they might even just put it first. But they're going to put a loyalty set rewards more than likely, and then from there you'll be able to add your tokens. A little bit different that I remember is, and maybe they're going to do it the same way, you actually earn gold tokens that you were able to take gold tokens and put them into a set for an elite token, and then with the elite tokens you were able to, not only did they carry the next year, but you were able to get rewards for them. Imagine that by doing each solo or each objective you're going to get a gold token, and that gold token can be exchanged for an elite token. You'll probably have to do about 10 objectives to be able to get 10 gold tokens that you can put into a badge set for an elite token. And then with the elite tokens, they'll probably carry in the next year, and you'll also be able to get rewards this year for them. But that is actually all we know right now, and as soon as I find out that they're going to do more, I'm going to be at work today, so I probably won't be able to make a video immediately, but I'll make a video as soon as I can based off of how you could complete the objectives and the exact time for how to do it. Basically, as soon as I get updates, I'm making another video. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and if you guys did, definitely give a like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter. In the description below, as always. Peace.